Assalamualaikum. Today is second lecture for GCSE and IGCSE. The topic is multiplication and division. As you can see on my screen, the first question is relating to multiplication. So in first 10 questions we will do multiplication and then we will start division questions. The first question is 254 times by 7. Same rule would be applicable here. First of all, write down the bigger term and the first line that you did for the addition and subtraction. The bigger term should be at the top. So out of 254 and 7, 254 is bigger. So 254 should be at the top times by 7. I did tell you in the addition and subtraction questions that second term should be written from right to left. So here would be 7. Now you have to do multiplication. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 can be written over here. 2 can be taken as carry. 7 times 5 is 35. 35 plus 2 would be 37. So out of 37, 7 could be written. 3 can be taken as carry. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 3 would be 17. So 17 can be written as completely. Why I just write down 17 completely? I'm not going to carry another term. Why? Because there is no other term is there. So that's why the carry position will not be shifted again. I have to write 17 completely. If there is another number that is present over here out of 2, for example here is 1, then 7 can be written and 3 can be, again 1 can also be taken as carry, and then I have to solve. But I can see in this question nothing is there other than 2. The last term is 2, so that's why its term would be written 17 completely. That's the solution for question number 1. Second is 762 times by 4. Same thing would be there. The bigger term would be at the top. 762 times by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. 8 can be written. 2 can be taken as carry. 7 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. So your answer would be 2688. That would be the final answer for question number 2. Question number 3. 813 times by 5. 815 times by 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 can be written. 1 can be taken as carry. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 would be 4. So 4 can be written over here. 3 times 8 is 24. And you can see none of the element is present over here. So 24 can be written as completely. You cannot shift another element to as a carry position because there is no element other than 8. So 24 can be written completely. That would be the final answer for question number 3. Next is the multiplication of 2 digits. 58 times by 46. First of all, read the table of 8 6 times. So 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 6 is 48. You have to read the table of 8. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 can be written. 4 can be taken as carry. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 4 is 34. So 34 can be written as completely. In order to multiply the second term 4 with 8, you have to place a cross sign below 8. That's the rule. Whenever you have to multiply 4 with 8, below the first figure there should be a cross sign. 4 times 8 is 32. 2 can be written. 3 can be taken as carry. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 would be 23. That can be written as it is. Now at the last you have to add the terms. Always remember, when you are multiplying 2-digit or 3-digit number, after doing a multiplication, at the end you have to add the terms. 8 is remaining as it is because there is nothing below 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. So here would be 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So here would be also 6. And 2 can be written as it is. So 2668 would be the final answer for question number 4. Next is division questions. 33.84 dividing by 9. Now for that you have to do division. .84 dividing with 9. Bigger term will be inside and smaller term will be outside always. For a division questions, bigger term would be inside the square root, and smaller term, that is 9, would be written over here. Now you have to read the table of 9 that come closer to 33 and should be less than 33. Read the table of 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. And 9 times 10 would be 90. Now, choose the number that are less than 33.84 and closer to 33. I cannot choose this 9 because that is lesser than 33, but that's not too much close to 33. I cannot choose 18 because that is less than 33 but not too much close. So skip this one. I can choose 27. Why? Because 27 is close to the 33 and also less than 33. I cannot choose 36. Why? Because that is close to 33 but it is bigger than 33. So I cannot choose the remaining one. So my best choice will be 9 times 3 is 27. I just make 3 over here. 27 would be at the bottom. Now you have to subtract the terms. Definitely you have to do the addition property over here that I did guide you in my previous video. If you have not seen that, you can see in the playlist addition and subtraction questions. So I just make a decimal point over here and double times 0. 4 minus 0 would gives you 4. 8 minus 0 would gives you 8. Decimal point will retain its position. You cannot subtract 7 from 3. So you will request 3 to give you 1 carry. So this 3 would gives you 1 carry and make is 13. So 13 times 7 means 13 minus 7 would gives you 6. So it would be 6.84. Right? 6.84. There would be 2. 2 minus 2 would be gives you 0. So your answer would be 9 times 3 would be 27, and after doing a subtraction your answer is coming as 6.86. So that's the complete division for question number 8. Next is the multiplication of decimal point, that is 13.9 times by 7. So 9 times 7 is actually 63. So 3 can be written. 6 can be taken as carry. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 7 would be 27. So 7 can be written. 2 can be taken as carry. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 2 would be 9. So your answer would be 97.3, because decimal point will retain its position just like because it's after this 9. That's the complete answer. Next is question number 13. 37.1 times by 9.3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So 1 can be written, 2 can be taken as carry. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 would be 11. Again, place a cross over here. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 7 would be 63. So 3 can be written, 6 can be taken as carry. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 6 is 33. Just like that. Now add the relevant terms, and after doing the addition your answer will be 3.9 plus 1 is 10, 0, 1 can be taken as carry. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 3 plus 1 is again 4, and 3 can be written as it is. So your answer would be 3450.3. 9.06 times by 7.9. 9.06 times by 7.9. 9 times 6 is actually 54, so 4 can be written, 5 can be taken as carry. 9 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 5 is again 5. 9 times 9 is 81, so it would be 8154. 7 times 6 is 42, 2 can be written, 4 can be taken as carry. 7 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 4 would be 4. 9 times 7 would be 63. Add the relevant terms. 4, 7, 5, 11, 1 can be written, 1 can be taken as carry, 7. So your answer would be 71, because the decimal point will retain its position now. So 71, here is 81 and here is 63.42. So your answer would be 71.574. That would be the answer for question number 8. Now the division question is again 258 divided by 6. Place 258 inside and 6 outside. Read the table of 6 that come closer to 25 but should be less than 25. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. And 6 times 4 is 24. So 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract the terms, 18 would be there. And 6 times 3 would make 18. 18 minus 18 gives you 0. So your final answer for question number 9A would be 43. That would be the answer that is at the top. That is answer actually. Question number 3 is 1168 dividing by 8. Now you have to read the table that come closer to 116 but should be less than that. You know that 8 times 1 is 8. So 8 times 1 would be 8. Right over here. Subtract the terms. 8, 6 and 11 minus 8 gives you 2. Now 8 times 4 is 32. And 8 times 46 is 264. Yeah. So 8 times 46 would be 268. You can check on your calculator. Your answer will be coming as 268. So these will cancel each other, and as a whole your answer would be 146. That's the answer for 9B, 146. That's all about addition and that's all about multiplication and division of the numbers. If you feel any confusion, you can ask in chat box. Thank you for watching.